me sit up straight. Why is my... Hang on a second. There we go. Is that better? Is this thing on? My name is Michelle Pissarro, and I own Savvy Vinyl Record Store. We're located here in Melbourne, Florida. So that is who I am and what I do at this moment. I began working for Chris Lanza over at Vinyl Request Records. I walked into the store and I looked around and there's just boxes everywhere and piles of records, and it was a very beautiful thing, but it was a misorganized mess. And I just told him he was going to have to hire me right there on the spot. And he said, I can't afford to pay you. And I'm like, just give me like, $umpteen and like the other half in store credit because I'm going to spend it here anyways. So it kind of worked out. It was very mutually beneficial. I was going to make an offer and buy him out so that he could go retire and go fishing like all the time. That was the main goal. But unfortunately, we lost Chris a lot sooner than we had expected. And the family asked if I'd like to take over, and it kind of went from there. And we moved locations here and found a different space. Got this all up and started in February of 2020, and promptly got shut down with the COVID funness. But we had already had most of the stuff listed online, so we just kept listing and grading because everybody was at home. And when you're at home, you listen to your records, right? So that kind of just boosted and went up, and that helped out a bunch. So that's kind of how we got here, and we've been here for 3 years now. And I don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon because I like this. I don't want to go back out to the real world. Don't send me out there. I don't want to go out there. Running the store is a little different than what you would normally expect. Like, I've done retail a majority of my life, so I understand like the normal day-to-day of running a till and opening that and customer service and all that fun stuff. But we wanted to be a little bit different than most of the other record stores that you come across, make it a little bit more personal, as we are a smaller store. We're not very big as far as that's concerned yet. Keyword yet. But I do enjoy having my regulars come in. I like helping people find those hard to find records. Like, I love hunting down records for people and finding it. Especially if it's one they've been looking for a while, because there's just something super satisfying just marking that off your bucket list to have for your record collection. It's just really cool that we can have something that's collectible, that has artwork, has poetry in it, has music that you can listen to, and there's like a physical format. And now with the color vinyl, with different colors and splatters and all that kind of fun stuff, it's making it super interesting and even more fun to get into. Yeah, so it is definitely fun, and it's interesting to see what people ask for, because you'll see one person and you would never guess what kind of music it is that they listen to. You totally didn't see that one coming, just out of left field. So I really love that when someone has a wide, diverse love of different kinds of music. It just makes it more fun. I like to expand my mind and try different kinds of music to kind of diversify. I kind of have to in this field. I have to, because I have to be able to help everybody, and that's my main goal, is to have variety. So what exactly is Record Store Day? It is independent stores like me, little small mom and pop shops, right? And they give us the opportunity to get presses that the big box stores won't get. Exclusive color, records that haven't been printed like ever. So a lot of that stuff from the 90s, what I call the great vinyl drought of the 90s. It was a sad time. It was only CDs. Plus, we're also getting titles on different colors and extra bonus live albums that have never been released. So that's the type of stuff that you'll find on Record Store Day. It's very similar to a Nike shoe drop. That's the best way I could explain it, because people wake up at ungodly hours of the morning and sit outside in line waiting for the store to open so that they can get these titles. No holds, no prepays, no pre-orders. We won't price gouge, and that we won't do any of those things. We won't sell ahead of time. So while these people are sitting outside waiting to get into the store, you're making friends. You're talking with people that, like, hey, what are you gonna get? What are you going to get? Well, why do you like that album? So you just have this great conversation with people that you wouldn't normally probably speak to otherwise. So I really like that. It connects people across all sorts of different colors, shapes, sizes. Everybody gets together. Everybody likes music. Unless you're a sociopath, then you might not like music. And that's okay. Not everyone's perfect. We'll let you slide. So that's what Record Store Day is pretty much about. Oh, almost forgot. Friends Don't Let Friends by Suitcase Record Players.